Bruce Lee once said, "I don't fear a man who has practiced 1,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times." And most B2B companies, they don't fail because they're bad at delivery. They fail because they try to sell everything to everyone. And the scary part is the strategies feel safe. You have more services, you're allowed to sell to everyone. So technically you do have more potential buyers, but in reality, it's the fastest way to stay broke, overworked, and stuck competing on price. So today I'm going to show you exactly why selling to everyone is going to destroy your growth and how narrowing to one offer, one ICP is what actually lets B2B companies. If you're new here, my name is John Magnor, and I've built and scaled multiple B2B companies to $500,000 to $1 million per month across various industries. So everything that I'm showing you here is not theory. It's what I've seen repeatedly work and fail in real business. Recently, I hopped on a call with a marketing agency that wanted to partner up with me. And the first question that I always ask every single company is, so what's your ideal client profile? And as soon as they told me, I knew that this was going to be a bad call. They told me everyone, which is a red flag. And then I went them and asked, well, what do you guys sell? And they said, well, we do ads, we do web design, we do funnels, landing pages, apps, SEO. And the guy even said, we basically do anything that they ask us to do. And I asked them, well, what are you guys best at? And their answer was everything. And that's exactly why they were stuck. Because when you sell everything to everyone, you don't look like an expert. You simply just look like a commodity. And if your offer sounds like it could work for everyone, it emotionally connects with no one. And when a prospect hears your pitch and thinks, yeah, I guess that could help me, you've already lost the deal. Because people don't buy what might work. They buy what feels built specifically for them and built specifically for their problems. And the moment your message feels generic, your price gets compared, your authority drops, and ultimately you're thrown into the worst race of all, which is the race to the bottom, comparing price. And here's what happens when you sell to the masses. Number one, your messaging gets watered down. Number two, your sales calls get way longer. Every single prospect needs education. You get constant price objections, and your results feel inconsistent because you're not positioned as the solution, you're positioned as an option. And options get negotiated and thrown out the window. And the reality is if your sales team has to explain what you do on every single call, that's not a sales problem, that's an offer problem. Because sales should feel like confirmation, not persuasion. And if prospects show up confused, skeptical, or asking basic questions, it means your positioning failed before the call even started. And great offers pre-sell, weak offers force your reps to convince. So let's use a simple example. If you're a generic marketing agency and you're trying to close a contract on paid ads, guess what they ask? They're gonna ask, have you worked with contractors before? Can I see examples? Do you understand my business? And if you sell to everyone, it can take years to build enough proof for that specific niche. But on the contrary, if you only sell paid ads to contractors doing $1 to $5 million per year, something powerful happens. You only need a few wins to dominate that niche, and your proof compounds. Most importantly, your delivery improves way faster, and your confidence improves the fastest. And the reality is one niche case study is worth way more than 10 generic testimonials. And when a prospect sees someone just like them getting results, trust happens instantly. But when you sell to everyone, your proof is scattered all over the place, and every deal just feels like you're starting from zero. Because depth beats breadth every single time when it comes to closing these high-ticket B2B deals. And when you niche down, you stop selling services and you start selling outcomes and solutions. Instead of we do marketing, we help contractors add 10 to 20 book jobs per month using our paid ad strategy. And that's not just clear, it's way more valuable. This is why niche agencies consistently charge 2 to 5 times more than just generalists. Not because they're better marketers, but because they're perceived as specialists. And the more specific your offer becomes, the easier it is for the right buyer to say yes, and the harder it is for the wrong buyer to waste your time. And narrowing doesn't limit growth, it just removes friction. It filters bad leads, it sharpens your message, and ultimately lets you charge premium prices because you're no longer a general option, you're the solution. So here's how I'd simplify this for a founder or an agency owner. Step number one is you're gonna pick one ICP, not business owners, not small businesses, not local businesses. You're going to pick a business model and a revenue range. Step number 2, pick one core offer. Not ads, not SEO, not websites, one transformation you can deliver repeatedly. Step number 3, build proof aggressively. One niche, one problem, same outcome. This is how momentum actually compounds. Because the goal isn't to do more things, the goal is to be known for one thing. Because once the market knows exactly who you help and how you help them, growth stops being a grind and it starts becoming predictable. So look, if you're a business owner and you feel stuck right now, chances are you don't need more services, you don't need more niches, and you don't need more leads. You need clarity. Selling everything to everyone keeps you average, but selling one outcome to one ICP is exactly how you scale. So if you want my free guide on scaling your B2B business, comment scale below. And if this helped, subscribe and I'll keep breaking down what actually works. Thanks, guys.